welcome back to my channel and welcome back to another video. And in today's video I'm going to be showing you guys how to bake using a jiko and a sufuria, aka cooking pot. So if you've not subscribed to my channel, do subscribe. Do not forget to give this video a big like. It's a free way you can support me, and you can also follow me on all my social media platforms at simplyfaith806. So let's get into it. So the first thing I have here is a bowl. You guys can see it. And then I have the self-raising wheat flour. That's the one I'm using. And then I have a 3/4 cup of cooking oil. And then we have a 3/4 cup of milk. Baking powder, of course. And then I have sugar, of course. Cannot do without sugar. And we have sugar, of course. And the other ingredient that we're going to be using is salt. I'm using sea salt. And then, are we done? No. And then we have eggs. I have 2 eggs here. And then we're going to be making a chocolate cake. So I'll be using this Raha drinking chocolate to make it brown and nice and chocolatey. This is the one I'm using. And that is it for today's ingredients, guys. We are doing it the kienyeji way. I'm going to be showing you guys how to do it the kienyeji way. So let's begin. We're going to begin with the flour, with the dry ingredients. So I'm going to be showing you guys the measurements. Let me show you guys. So I'm measuring with a cup. We're going to start with the dry ingredients. So let's start with the flour. I am measuring with a cup. So 1. I think we are going to do 2. We're not going to make a really big cake. So let's do 2 today. It's actually a really big cake, guys. 2 is a big cake. Let's do 1 and a half. So there you go. We are done with the flour, you guys. We are done with the flour. So I'm going to be putting how many tablespoons? Like 5 tablespoons of sugar. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let's mix. Mix. I think I'm going to add more sugar. So let's add some more sugar. So those were 6 tablespoons of sugar. Okay. And then now let's add some salt. Okay, where is my tablespoon? So this is what I'm going to be using to measure the salt. Let's do. That was half. So I've done 1 tablespoon of salt. Let's mix that as well. Mix. Mix until it dissolves. And then the last dry ingredients that we're going to be using is baking powder, of course. So let's do 1 tablespoon. I think that is enough. Let's stop it. So 1 tablespoon of baking soda. And then let's mix. Let's mix everything together. I think we are done with the dry ingredients, and now we are going to go into the wet ingredients. So I'm going to begin with what is it called? Eggs. Like I told you guys, we have 2 eggs over here. Let's beat the eggs. So don't overbeat your eggs. Just be gentle with it, because we want our cake to be fluffy. So I think that is enough. And then yeah, I think we're going to start pouring everything into our bowl. So let's begin. I do not have another bowl, so we are going to be using a sufuria. Like I told you guys, we're doing this the kienyeji way. So I have a sufuria over here. We are going to be mixing our wet ingredients here. Let's start with our milk. So I'm going to put our milk there. And then I'm going to put what is it called? My oil. And then let's put our, what is it called? Our eggs. I don't know why I keep forgetting the names. You know, we're going to mix that. Let's mix it together. I think that's good enough. And now we are going to mix everything together. So I told you guys, kienyeji way, this is exactly what you're going to be using to mix. Because it's easy to assume everyone has the equipment to make a cake, but as you can see guys, I've added my wet ingredients into my dry ingredients. So let's mix. I'm mixing as I go, I'm mixing as I go. Let's add everything. Let's mix guys. Let me show you guys how it's looking. I'm sure someone is already doubting, but stick till the end to find out what happened to our cake. Oh my god, it's easy. I'm mixing as you can see. Continue to mix, continue to mix. Like I told you guys in the beginning, we are going to be making a chocolate cake. So this is where we add the chocolate, right? So let's do 1 tablespoon. I think we could do 1.5. Let's do 1.5. That is it for the chocolate. Now let's keep mixing. We mix, everything together. I feel like my dough is too heavy, so I'm going to be adding a bit of water. A very small amount of water. That is it. I think I'm going to be adding my chocolate because as you can see the color has not changed. So let's put some more chocolate. Like you saw you guys, I just eyeballed that. Let's add a bit of more water. And then you mix. From here, what you want to do is just mix. Just mix and mix and mix until you form a smooth paste. So as you guys can see, our mixture is nice and smooth. Let me show you guys the consistency. Nice and smooth. So the next step is to butter our sufuria, of course. I'm going to be doing that with some oil. So 1 tablespoon of oil. I'm going to be doing it with my hands. My hands are clean. So I'm going to make sure you've coated the whole thing all around. I think I need more oil, so I'm going to be putting 1 more tablespoon of oil. Just 1 more tablespoon, just to make sure this sufuria is well coated. So. Coat the sufuria nicely because you don't want your mixture to stick. You don't want the cake to stick. So see how it looks in the inside. I think we are done mixing. Rather applying the oil. You can use whatever you have. You can use butter, you can use Blue Band, whatever your preference is. So we are done, as you can see. So the next thing you want to do is add some flour, because you don't want your cake to stick. So you need to be putting some flour. Guys, we are doing it the kienyeji way, like I told you. So some more flour, some more flour. As you can see, I'm just eyeballing on the flour until the whole thing is well coated. So let's just apply. Let's do some more. Now we're going to pour our dough inside. I'm finally done. As you can see. We are not wasting anything today. I'm going to make sure you put everything inside, everything. So, once you're done, I'm not wasting anything, guys. I press stop. So we're going to be using 2 different sufurias to bake our cake today. So I have 2. This is the one that has the dough. Let's light our gas. So you want to do it on medium to low heat. So our first sufuria is there, and then you insert the other one inside, like so. So I'm cooking on medium as of now, but I'm going to reduce it to low after like 5 minutes, because we just want the other outer sufuria to, what is it called, to heat up. So let's get into it. So a few minutes later, let's cover our cake with the lid so the heat is not lost. Yeah, and now we are going to wait. I don't know how long it's going to take, but probably 30 to 45 minutes. So I will see you guys once the cake is ready. Hey guys, so it has been a few hours later, and let me show you guys how the cake is looking. Here you go. It turned out perfect, better than I expected. So I'm going to be doing a taste test for you guys. By the way, guys, I will give this video a big like. If you've not subscribed, please do subscribe. It's a free way you can support me. And let's do a taste test. As you guys can see, I already tasted the cake because I could not resist. So let's cut some cake. Let me do a taste test for you guys. So I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. So let's see. This cake tastes better than I thought. I'm enjoying myself, guys. If you try this recipe, make sure you drop a comment in the comment section, or you can send me a DM on Instagram at simplyfaith806. And now, let me take it with some tape. I'm not even exaggerating. A1. Let me show you guys the bottom part of the cake. Nice, soft, and spongy. I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. This brings us to the end of the video. Like I said, if you try this recipe, drop me a comment in the comment section down below, and I will see you guys in the next time.